I'm from Hyderabad.
हैदराबाद, ओके। संतोष भाई?
Sir, I am from Patna.
पटना, अरे नाइस। So, like you guys are active in financial market, or it's the first time you are discussing about these topics?
It's the first time.
First time, okay. And Santosh bhai,
First time, sir.
first time. Okay, so I'll go a bit
Yes.
slow ताकि concept समझ में आते जाए आपको. So I'll introduce myself since आपका first lecture देखना बाकी है. So I am Jayesh Jain and I'm a chartered accountant and also a MBA finance from NMIMS. सो मैं बिग फोर में डिलॉयट में काम करता था पहले एज अ ऑडिटर, एंड अभी मैंने वो जॉब छोड़ के एक स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट किया है मेरी वाइफ के साथ, नवकार कैपिटल नाम का। राशिका इज माय वाइफ, एंड बेसिकली आई एम अ ट्रेडर, फुल टाइम ट्रेडर, इन्वेस्टर एंड अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर। आई क्रिएट कंटेंट ऑन यूट्यूब एंड इंस्टाग्राम, एंड आई हैव अराउंड 15,000 फॉलोअर्स अक्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म्स। सो दैट वाज अ ब्रीफ अबाउट मी। लेट्स स्टार्ट। सो आज का टॉपिक है हमारा की फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, एंड वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट व्हाट आर फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, यूजेस ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एंड टाइप ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स। आप लोग को कहीं पे भी कुछ भी डाउट है तो बेझिझक रोक के आस्क मी, सिंस यू गाइस आर नॉट फ्रॉम फाइनेंस बैकग्राउंड एंड हैव नॉट studied about financial management before. So I'll just give a quick recap about what we had in lecture 1 about financial markets. सो फाइनेंशियल मार्केट ना एक लाइक मार्केट जैसा होता है, वैसे एक प्लेस रहती है जहाँ पे बायर्स एंड सेलर्स मिलते हैं, एंड बट वो गुड्स की ट्रेडिंग नहीं करते हैं, दे ट्रेड फॉर स्टॉक्स, बॉन्ड्स एंड अदर कमोडिटीज। सो जैसा आप इमेज में देख सकते हो कि इट इज अ मार्केट प्लेस जहाँ पे परचेज और सेल होती है फाइनेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स की। सो इट इज अ फाइनेंशियल मार्केट. So a financial market is a market in which people trade financial securities and derivatives at low transaction cost. Some of the securities include stocks and bonds, raw material and precious metals, which are known in the financial market as commodities. So financial markets की definition you guys are clear with?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. एंड इन प्रीवियस क्लास वी डिस्कस्ड कि कितने टाइप के फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स होते हैं. सो देर आर अप्रॉक्स 5 टाइप ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स, एंड दो जिसमें से बहुत तीन बहुत पॉपुलर हैं. वन इज मनी मार्केट, सेकंड इज कैपिटल मार्केट, थर्ड इज डेरिवेटिव्स, फोर्थ इज फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मार्केट एंड फिफ्थ इज कमोडिटी मार्केट. सो स्टार्टिंग विद द सिंपलर वन, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मार्केट, तो यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं होता है, यहाँ पे करेंसी की ट्रेडिंग होती है, लाइक यूएसडी, आईएनआर, इंडियन रुपीस को यूएसडी से ट्रेड करना है, यूरोप का यूरो को ट्रेड करना है यूएसडी से, ग्रेट ब्रिटेन पाउंड हो गया. तो ये आपस में जो ट्रेडिंग होती है फॉरेक्स मार्केट में आता है, विच इज करेंसी ट्रेडिंग. देन वी हैव कमोडिटी मार्केट. सो कमोडिटी मार्केट में सारे रॉ मटेरियल्स एंड मेटल्स एंड एग्रीकल्चर कमोडिटीज आती है, जो भी आपको मैन्युफैक्चरिंग या कंजम्पशन में चीजें लगती हैं, दैट एवरी सिंगल थिंग इज ट्रेडेड इन द कमोडिटी मार्केट. सो अगर आपको प्रेशियस मेटल में जाना है तो गोल्ड और सिल्वर हो जाएगा. अगर नॉर्मल मेटल्स में जाना है तो एल्यूमिनियम, स्टील, कॉपर, निकल, ये सब हो जाएगा. इफ यू वांट टू ट्रेड इन एग्रीकल्चर, wheat, sugar, and we have coffee, tea, everything you can think of is traded in commodity market. Then next is capital market. So capital market is divided into two parts. One is primary market and another is secondary market. So आपने स्टॉक मार्केट के बारे में सुना होगा. सो
Yes,
स्टॉक
sir.
Yes, sir.
स्टॉक मार्केट में ही दो पार्ट्स में डिवीजन होता है. वन इज प्राइमरी मार्केट एंड अदर इज सेकेंडरी मार्केट. सो जो प्राइमरी मार्केट होता है उसमें कोई भी सिक्योरिटी फर्स्ट टाइम लिस्ट होती है या फर्स्ट टाइम ट्रेड होती है तो उसका प्राइमरी मार्केट बोलते हैं. जैसे आपने एक टर्म सुनी होगी कि आईपीओ आ रहा है किसी कंपनी का फर्स्ट टाइम, जब इनिशियल पब्लिक ऑफरिंग आती है, जब वो कंपनी फर्स्ट टाइम अपने शेयर ऑफर करती है तो प्राइमरी मार्केट का पार्ट बनेगी. बट जो कंपनियां ऑलरेडी स्टॉक एक्सचेंज पे लिस्टेड हैं, जैसे रिलायंस हो गया, टीसीएस हो गई, टाटा मोटर्स हो गई, दोज विल फॉल इन सेकेंडरी मार्केट. ओके. देन वी हैव मनी मार्केट. सो मनी मार्केट इज अ मार्केट जहाँ पे वी ट्रेड लॉन्ग टर्म फाइनेंस, सॉरी, वी ट्रेड शॉर्ट टर्म फाइनेंस थिंग्स. जैसे कैपिटल मार्केट में अगर आप कुछ ऑफरिंग ला रहे हैं, अपना शेयर लिस्ट कर रहे हैं, सो इट विल बी अ थिंग ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म. अगर रिलायंस ने अपने स्टॉक लिस्ट कर दिया है तो वो 50 साल से लिस्ट की स्टॉक मार्केट में, इट इज नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर. बट मनी मार्केट में कंपनीज गवर्नमेंट अपने शॉर्ट टर्म फाइनेंस के लिए बॉन्ड्स वगैरह इशू करती है। जैसे कि अगर गवर्नमेंट को एक फ्लाईओवर बनाना है एंड दे रिक्वायर मनी फॉर 1 ईयर, सो दे विल इशू ट्रेजरी बिल कि वी नीड 1,000 crore फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट। so those all things come in money market. Then we have a derivative market. So derivative market is a bit complex. तो derivative market में क्या होता है कि we trade on a hypothetical instrument जो कि derive होता है एक underlying asset से। फॉर सपोज कमोडिटी मार्केट में हम देखेंगे कि गोल्ड है, तो गोल्ड के लिए से डिराइव होके कुछ हम फिगर्स निकालेंगे लाइक गोल्ड के फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शंस, एंड उस पर ट्रेडिंग होती है। डेरिवेटिव मार्केट को इस क्लास में और आगे अभी अपन डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि लाइक अभी आपको वो डेफिनेशन और पिक्चर्स नहीं दिखेगी जो लेक्चर 1 में थी, तो थोड़ा क्लियर नहीं हो पाएगा डेरिवेटिव मार्केट इजीली। बाकी के हाँ हाँ बताइए संतोष भाई।
सर ये जो INPITs और REITs है, ये कौन से मार्केट में आते हैं?
ये भाई मनी मार्केट में जाएंगे। मनी मार्केट और
Okay.
कैपिटल मार्केट दोनों में फॉल कर सकते हो, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। यस रोहितम।
Sir, I have a doubt. In
या
capital markets, basically the companies which enter first time in the stock market trading, they are known as primary.
yes, yes. Like if they are coming for the first time, they are listing their shares for the first time on stock market. They will fall in primary market. Also, for suppose we'll take off example of Adani Enterprises. Okay, so उनके one you are comfortable with Hindi, correct? Since you are from South, so
Yes,
I'll confirm. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
com-
So Adani Enterprise का there is one more term called OFS, which is offer for sale. सो अडानी एंटरप्राइज के फॉर सपोज 1 लाख शेयर ऑलरेडी मार्केट में हैं जो वी कैन बाय एंड सेल, एंड गौतम अडानी इज होल्डिंग अनदर 50,000 शेयर्स विच आर नॉट अवेलेबल फॉर पब्लिक टू ट्रेड। ओके, लाइक उसके पर्सनल होल्डिंग है। so what he will do, like if he wants to raise money, some money for himself, so he will bring an offer for sale कि okay मेरे पास I have 50,000 shares and I am selling my 10 to 15,000 shares जो so since Adani Enterprise is already listed, तो ऐसा नहीं होगा कि that will become part of secondary market. The offer for sale will also become part of primary market since the stocks are getting sold for the first time. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So primary market में like only by two three way only stocks can come. One is IPO, that is initial public offering, and second is FPO, that is further public offering. Okay, like the first time when the promoters are selling stock, it is called initial, so initial public offering. When the second time they are selling stock, it is further public offering, FPO. Okay, FPO and OFS, offer for sale, like they are interchangeable terms. Okay. So let's get to the topic for the day, which is key financial instruments. So today is class 2, and we will be talking about key financial instruments and what are the types. And um, yeah, so would you like to answer like what are financial instruments? Would you like to answer it? Rohita or Santosh, you guys want to try? Any guesses कि क्या हो सकता है क्या नहीं हो सकता है? Don't worry.
Risk taking.
Sorry, can you come again?
Risk taking.
No, no. So I'll let's start. What are financial instruments? So financial instrument is a contract between two parties that has monetary value and can be traded or settled. It can be a real or virtual contract that gives one party a claim or right against the other party. For example, a financial instrument can be a claim for payment, equity ownership, debt or currency. So एक financial instrument कुछ नहीं है, जैसे जैसे आप और हम है, तो अगर हम किसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में एंटर कर रहे हैं कि आई एम गोइंग टू सेल यू गुड्स एंड यू आर गोइंग टू पे मी बाय करेंसी, सो वो जो करेंसी रहेगी ना वो एक फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट होगा। एनी मीडियम इन विच द मनी इज ट्रेवलिंग फ्रॉम वन पार्टी टू अनदर, बी इट इन फॉर्म ऑफ कमोडिटी और रियल मनी और प्लास्टिक मनी, it will be a financial instrument. So it can be a real or virtual contract. मतलब we can sign the contract on paper or it can be virtual. Like I मैं online किसी application के through I execute the transaction for any deed. Like I'm going to purchase your company or I want ownership in your company. I'm going to give you some loan or something. So that will come as a part of financial instrument. For example, it it can be a claim for payment. Like we had a deal कि I'm going to sell you goods or something, then it could I will claim for any payment. It could be equity ownership. So like if आपकी company है, for suppose Rohita Ventures Private Limited, and I want to purchase 5% stake in it. So आप you will give me shares of your company and I will pay you money. So that will be a financial instrument. A debt कि किसी को loan चाहिए, we sign an agreement कि he will pay me 12% interest per annum and I will give him 1 crore rupees and he will repay me in 10 years. So that will be a debt. Or currency, like a simple currency exchange. I am giving you INR, you are giving me US dollars. So all those are financial instruments. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's go. So what are the uses of financial instruments? So uses of financial instruments are almost similar to the importance of financial markets. So like uh, we studied in previous class कि what is the importance of financial markets. So उसमें दो major point ये cover हुए थे कि it is important for capital transfer and the second is for risk management and hedging. So capital transfer as in कि efficient transfer of capital between investors around the world. So for suppose मेरी एक company है Navkar Capital and I am holding 100% of the shares. बट आप हैदराबाद में हो, संतोष भाई पटना में, एंड दे ऑल्सो वांट टू have some ownership in my company, so they can pay me online and I will send you share certificates in a virtual manner. Or if I am a listed company on a stock exchange, so they can easily purchase it from open market. Correct. And second is risk management and hedging. So financial instruments can help you manage the risk exposure by hedging through derivatives. So आपको hedging का मतलब पता है?
No, sir.
ओके, सो हेजिंग का मतलब ये होता है कि हम इफ यू आर हैविंग अ वेरी वेरी बिग इन्वेस्टमेंट समवेयर, लाइक इफ योर पोर्टफोलियो साइज इज अराउंड 50 लाख 1 करोड़ और इवन मोर, सो यू विल बी ऑलवेज वरीड कि यार माय 1 crore money is invested in stock market, what if it crashes overnight? Correct. So I'll just lose my wealth unnecessarily. So how do I counter that risk? So to counter any risk in your portfolio or any kind of investment, it is called hedging. It is like risk protection कि हम, you can in simple language you can say like insurance कि you're like doing some adjustments and trying to prevent the loss. Like hedging से ऐसा नहीं होगा कि if like overnight market crashes for 20%, तो आपको पूरा 20% it will protect, but it will reduce your amount to certain limit कि okay, if the whole world is falling by 20%, your portfolio will fall by 15% or 10%. Okay. So financial instruments, what will they do? That like, they will help you in manage your risk and hedge your portfolios through derivatives. So derivatives will I'll discuss going forward. Like there are two type of market in stock market or any other trading platform. Like if you go for commodity, if you go for crypto, or if you go for currency. So what happens is one is normal cash market जहाँ पे you give me 100 rupees and I'll give you my stock. Like if you want to purchase a stock of Reliance, you will give me 3000 rupees and I will give you one stock of Reliance क्योंकि वो 3000 rupees का है. So that is cash market. And the second is derivative market जहाँ पे you don't pay cash upfront but you just pay some monumentary amount for transactions in future. So those will happen in derivative market. So वहाँ पे like if you have purchased anything in cash, like you have purchased Reliance in cash at 3000 rupees, and in derivative market you can sell it. So it will be like buy and sell position, and once the market starts falling, you can buy back it, and you can make money while falling market as well. So we'll discuss that derivatives in further. जब आपको और financial instruments clear हो जाएंगे तो you will understand it more. So let's move to the topic, which is types of financial instruments. So, uh, you wanna try any guesses like what can be the types of financial instruments? Any try wild guesses कि okay ये financial instrument हो सकता है? From your day to day life, you can try to recall. Nope. Okay, let's move ahead then. Like financial instruments are basically divided in two parts, which is cash instruments and derivative instruments. So in cash instruments also we have divided it into 4 to 5 category, and in derivative markets it is divided into 3 categories. So in cash instruments, it is classified into 4 categories, which one is stock, bond, mutual fund, and commodities. And in derivative instruments, it is in future, options, and currency swaps. So, uh, any of the instrument which you guys have heard before, और आपको कुछ बताना है उनके बारे में कि okay, I know about mutual funds or commodities or bonds. So go ahead, try. Then फिर मैं बताऊंगा ही आगे तो. Try करो guys, come on. Hi Tanisha.
Sir,
Hello. Yeah, Rohita, you were saying something?
no, I had a doubt.
Yeah, yeah, ask.
Sir, can you explain what derivative is?
So, like, um, derivatives को थोड़ा like I'll explain in easy language. So, like you can see financial instruments दो part में divided है. One is cash and other is derivative. Okay. So, just understand the basics right now, and detail में we will study in the further classes. And आप lecture 1 देखोगे ना तो उसमें भी definition समझाया है derivative market का थोड़ा, तो उससे idea मिलेगा. I'll try to share the bookish language which will help you understand. 1 second. Yeah. So in derivative is a financial instrument जहाँ पे so wait इधर गया ये. hmm. So you are clear with the concept कि like if you want to purchase gold you can purchase in cash, and if you want to purchase a stock or index like Nifty 50 you can purchase in cash giving money upfront. Like gold का rate अगर 60,000 है so you will pay 60,000 and you will get a gold bar, yeah, gold coin, whatever it is. So इतना clear है.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So derivative in derivative market, like we create a counter folio which is derived from value of the underlying asset. Like if the gold is trading at 60,000 rupees, okay, so we will derive one more uh, what we say rate for like यहाँ पे आप देखोगे 3 options दिए हुए हैं, फ्यूचर ऑप्शंस एंड करेंसी स्वैप्स, लाइक डेरिवेटिव इंस्ट्रूमेंट के 3 types. तो व्हाट विल डू इज कि हम उसको गोल्ड के बेस पे लेके वी विल क्रिएट एन अल्टरनेट कमोडिटी विच वी विल कॉल एज गोल्ड फ्यूचर्स. ओके. एंड उसमें द इन्वेस्टर्स और द ट्रेडर्स विल स्पेक्यूलेट कि it is traded on a monthly basis. Like अभी सितंबर चल रहा है so you will get to trade in the 3 months, September, October and November. So if your view is that कि gold का price go up and you don't want to buy in cash, so you can also buy in a derivative market. तो अगर आपको लग रहा है कि 60,000 अभी गोल्ड चल रहा है एंड सितंबर एंड होते होते इट विल पुश अप टू 65,000. So instead of buying physical gold, you can buy it in derivative market, and the term which you will buy is gold futures, which will expire in September. So by September, what you are doing is creating a contract कि मैं फ्यूचर में सितंबर में जो भी होगा गोल्ड का रेट, बट आई एम गोइंग टू बाई इट फॉर 65,000. सो जब गोल्ड 60,000 का है, व्हाट यू आर सेइंग कि 1 सितंबर को कि 30 सितंबर को गोल्ड का जो भी रेट रहेगा आई एम गोइंग टू बाई इट. these are derivatives. Like आने वाली slides में we will be talking more about it, so you will understand more. Like it will be step
Yes.
by step कि पहले cash market थोड़ा समझ लो, then उसमें automatically आपको clear हो जाएगा कि what is derivatives. It is a bit complex procedure, so थोड़ा time लगेगा understanding आने में, so don't worry. Okay. So, like moving forward to first, we will discuss the cash instruments, then we will discuss the derivative instruments. So, the value of cash instruments are directly influenced and determined by the markets and can be readily bought and sold. Stocks and bonds are example of such primary instruments. So, like I mentioned कि जो भी cash instruments रहेंगे उनकी value आप directly determine कर सकते हो and उसको खरीद बेच कर सकते हो. जैसे गोल्ड हो गया या वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी स्टॉक्स और बॉन्ड्स हो गए, तो उनका मार्केट प्राइस आपके पास अवेलेबल रहेगा पब्लिकली एंड यू कैन इजीली गो एंड बाय कि ओके आई वांट टू बाय 1 kg ऑफ गोल्ड या 10 ग्राम ऑफ गोल्ड, 1 kg सिल्वर एंड यू कैन बाय एंड सेल. Then cash instruments may also be deposits and long loan agreed upon by borrowers and lenders. Checks are an example of cash instrument because they transmit payment from one bank to another. तो कैश इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऐसा ही नहीं है कि हम सिर्फ उनको बोलेंगे जो स्टॉक मार्केट या कमोडिटी मार्केट में ट्रेड हो रहे हैं. Even a check or a simple note will also qualify, like जो अपनी करेंसी 500 का नोट, that is also a cash instrument. Okay. So uh, any doubt in basic definition of cash instrument? So otherwise we can move forward. Like thumbs up डाल दो. It's clear. Okay. So like now let's discuss a type of cash instruments. We have total four type of cash instruments, mainly stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and commodities. So anyone want to put any like light on any of the cash market instrument, or otherwise we can start. I will start. If you want to share your experience, okay, I know about stocks. What are those and stuff. Okay, then let's move forward. So let's start with stocks, which is a cash instrument. So stocks are basically shares of a company. When you purchase a stock, you buy a piece of that company, making you a shareholder. This means you own a fraction of the company's asset and earnings. So a stock कुछ नहीं है जो like we डेली लैंग्वेज में what we say कि shares जो होते हैं रिलायंस हो गए, टाटा कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज, टाटा मोटर्स, Coal India, all these companies. So if you are purchasing any of the stock, you will, be it listed company or unlisted company, you will fractionally become an owner of the company. You're buying a stake and that in that company. So that is a stock. So stocks are commonly divided into two categories. One is common stock and other is preferred stocks. In detail, we are going to discuss in further classes. And what are the benefits of the stocks? Stocks offer the potential for significant returns, especially if the company thrives and grow. They also give investor a stake in a company's success. And what are the risks which we carry? The stocks market is known for its volatility. Stock prices can fluctuate dramatically based on company's performance, market trends, and global economic factors. So जो stock होते हैं, if you are investing in a good stock, in a good fundamentally strong company, जिसका like before purchasing any company, you will do an analysis or background check at your own. Ki, okay, I want to invest in Tata Motors, so I will just do a background check. Ki, okay, how their cars are working, are they selling enough cars, how their competitors are performing. And if you find okay, like they are doing good, they are selling a lot of electronic vehicles, and I'm going to benefit from it. So let's invest in that stock, and the company does well, and so your money will also grow and you might make significant money, and you will be part of ever growing success ki, okay, company is growing and my portfolio is growing as well. But what are similarly there are some risk also associated कि आपका analysis में थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो सकता है, or maybe it could be any global or local economical reason कि people are not willing to purchase vehicles or anything, and it might lead to a fall in stock price. So this is the risk will always will be there in the stocks. So any doubt in the stocks?
No, sir.
No, clear. Okay, you guys can share thumbs up like if you don't wanna unmute. That will also work. Yep. So let's move to the second topic, that is bond. So bonds are also known as debt instruments. So bonds are like loans. When you purchase a bond, you are lending money to the issuer. In return, the issuer promises to pay you periodic interest and return the principal amount at maturity. So bonds is a like a heavy word for loans कि okay लोन मिडिल क्लास वाला आदमी लेता है, बड़े लोग बॉन्ड्स इशू करते हैं, ठीक है. So when you purchase a bond, you are lending money to the issuer. So bonds are available to public at large. Like you and I also can purchase bond, and even big institutions can also purchase bonds. So there are no restrictions. And what happens is, like in stock, you don't have any guaranteed return, but in bonds you will always get a guaranteed return. Like in loan, जब भी आप बैंक से लोन लेते हो तो you pay some EMI ना, EMI में you pay interest as well as principal. So similarly with bonds, जब भी कोई कंपनी या गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड इशू करेगी तो they will predetermine an interest rate and time period. For suppose I am government of India and I need some money for making metro in Indore, so I'll issue bond for 1000 crore and promise to pay. I'll promise, like I'll mention in my statements ki I'll pay 7% every year for next 5 years, and after 5 years you will get your money back. So those are bonds. So there are usually three type of bonds, which are government bonds, corporate bonds, and municipal bonds. Sorry. So the benefits of bonds are कि it will provide you regular interest income and generally less volatile than stocks. They can be a stable addition to an investment portfolio. सो व्हाट डू बॉन्ड्स डू कि वो आपको एक रेगुलर इंटरेस्ट इनकम जनरेट करेंगे. आपको मतलब झमेला नहीं चाहिए कि यू डोंट वांट टू इन्वेस्ट इन स्टॉक्स, इट इज टू वॉलेटाइल. सो जस्ट इन्वेस्ट इन बॉन्ड्स एंड मनी मार्केट, जहां पर आपको एवरी ईयर और एवरी 6 मंथ्स यू विल गेट सम अमाउंट ऑफ रिटर्न, एंड इट इज मोर स्टेबल देन स्टॉक्स. सो यू डोंट हैव टू वरी कि ओके मार्केट गिर रहा है, ऊपर जा रहा है, नीचे जा रहा है. And one of the best and biggest advantage of the bonds is कि it is backed by big bodies like government or a very big corporate. So you don't need to worry कि मेरा पैसा डूब जाएगा. Your money will be always safe. And so yeah. And what are the risks associated with the bonds? The main risk is the issuer defaults and can't repay the bond. The bond's value can also decrease if interest rate rises. So one risk which can be associated with the bond is कि for suppose currently we have NDA government in India, and they made a lot of commitments कि okay we are going to make a flyover, metro, railways, and other thing, and all of a sudden there is a change in government, and the new government um, overturns their promises कि no, we are not going to do all these developments. तो उन्होंने like the previous government borrowed 1000 crore from you for construction of metro, but the new government has rejected the proposal. So eventually if they gave gave contract to, for suppose, L&T to prepare the metro, so they will also default ki okay we are not getting any payment. So there could be chances that your money might get stuck, but eventually you will get it back after some years. And the other thing will be ki if the interest rate rises. So what do we mean by interest rate rise is, for suppose they promise to pay you interest at 7% per annum, but what they projected is their construction will get over in 3 years. In 2 years they will generate enough revenue from sale of tickets or other things, but the same they were not able to complete, and their revenue was not getting, मतलब they didn't start any income, but उनका they have to repay the interest. So they might face some liquidity crunch in that case, and you might face some irregular payments, but this is very rare in such cases. So I'll explain the types of bonds in details now. Any doubt in bonds, like basic definitions? Then we will discuss the type of bonds. Like bonds के बारे में जो भी doubts and queries है, discuss it itself here itself only, because I don't think we have any specific class scheduled ahead for bonds, so we might not get this topic in future. So here are three type of Tanisha, you were saying something?
Yes, sir. Actually, I just
Huh.
want to, can you please explain the meaning of bonds once again?
Yeah, so bond is like a loan. कि so like if we want to purchase a house, we'll go to bank ना कि हमको loan दे दो. But if like a big company or what we say, big institution or government wants loan, they can't go to the bank. Like they can't take 10,000 crore from bank straight away. So what they do is they reach out to public at large. So they will reach to a lot of public, and they will ask if we are making a project. We want to make a flyover and we need lot of money. So they will reach out to us. Okay, we require 10,000 crore rupees. You can pay us like 10,000, 20,000, whatever you want, and we will pay you 7% interest per annum. हर साल हम आपको 7% इंटरेस्ट देंगे. And according to the size of project or their requirement, the size tenure of bond can change. Like it could be for 1 year, 180 days, 500 days, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, even 50 years के भी bond आते हैं. So it could be for any duration. And what we do is we lend them money कि okay हमको trust है government of India पे, या for suppose Tata consultancy services comes, you know, it is a Tata group company, it is not going anywhere. Company is having good corporate governance and good reputation in market, so your money will be also safe. So let's lend them 1 lakh rupees. They are paying me 7% or 7.5%, which is higher than fixed deposit rate. So I will be gaining more. So those are bonds.
Thank you so
Is
much,
it
sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So usually, these three people issue bonds, which is one is government, second is corporate, third is municipal. So, government bonds, these are issued by the national governments and are often seen as a safe investments because they are backed by the government's full faith and credit. You know, government is there to back you up, so no need to worry. And they will issue bonds for any national projects, like if they want to make a big national highway, like from you guys might have heard about Delhi Mumbai Expressway. So it was also funded by bonds. Then we have corporate bonds. So these are issued by businesses, like big corporates will issue. Their risk varies based on company's financial health and the bond terms. So government bonds are a kind of secured bonds. Ki, you know, government of India will be there. Matlab, even if the head of the government changes, like abhi currently we have Prime Minister Modi. Next 10 year, if Rahul Gandhi comes in or any other political leader takes over, the government bond still will be there, and it will be duty of the next government to pay. But in case of corporate, they are not liable. Like for suppose there are two companies, one is Tata Consultancy Services, and we have one Chintu Samosewala. If both are coming with bonds, so we will invest in TCS because we know they have a good financial track record. They are having a good balance sheet and a cash rich company, so they are not going anywhere. On the other hand, we are not going to trust Chintu Samosewala. Like okay, we know उसका समोसा बिक रहा है नहीं बिक रहा है, he's selling good samosas or not, and maybe his shop might get closed and he might run away with our money. So these are corporate bonds. Then we have municipal bonds. So these are issued by local governments or municipalities. They often fund public projects like school or infrastructure. So any small uh, projects in your town, like a flyover or a metro construction, are funded by municipality. Like they are making a government school, or government local municipality has proposed making 1,000 public washrooms. So they can raise funds by municipal bonds. So Any doubt in bonds? You can give thumbs up. If not, okay, let's go. So let's check difference between stocks and bonds. So stocks usually carry higher risk and they have a higher reward, but bonds have a lower risk and they provide you fixed return. So in stocks, you don't have any guarantee for any fixed returns. A company might not, आपके स्टॉक की प्राइस तभी ग्रो होगी जब कंपनी की सेल्स ग्रो हो रही है. सो देयर कुड बी अ टाइम कि ओके कंपनी इज नॉट एबल टू ग्रो एंड स्टॉक वोंट गो अप एंड इट विल आल्सो इन्वॉल्व हायर रिस्क कि ऐसे भी सीन हो सकते हैं कि कंपनी माइट नॉट परफॉर्म वेल एंड स्टॉक माइट फॉल और there could be instances कि company is performing exceptionally well and your stock price might go up crazy. So but in case of bond, irrespective of sorry, irrespective of performance, you will get a fixed return and the risk will be way lower compared to stocks. In case of stocks, you will have ownership कि you own that company, a part of company. Even if you purchase a one stock of any company, like if Reliance has 1 crore share listed in stock market, and if you purchase only one stock, you will be 0.001% owner of that company, but you will be an owner. But in case of bond, you will be like a bank that you have lended a money and it will be considered as a debt कि आपने किसी को लोन दिया है and you will be getting a fixed return. So the differences are clear. I will just have water. So differences are clear between stock and bond. Okay. Hmm. So let's study about mutual funds now. So लाइक स्टॉक का कंसेप्ट समझ में आ गया ना आपको ना. आप परेशान अभी आप सोच रहे होंगे यार हम कहाँ से ढूंढेंगे अच्छी कंपनी इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए. हमको नहीं समझ आता इतनी सारी कंपनियां हैं लाइक मोर देन 2000 कंपनीज आर लिस्टेड ऑन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज. वी कैन नॉट फाइंड द बेस्ट कंपनी फॉर आवरसेल्व्स. So what we'll do, we'll hire a professional to do that thing for us. So let's thus this concept is related to mutual funds. So mutual funds pool money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. Professional fund managers manage them. So if we see there are a lot of financial institutions like SBI Mutual Fund, HDFC Mutual Funds, Quant Mutual Fund, Motilal Oswal, Anand Rathi, and etc. What they do is they hire proper professionals जिनको पूरा knowledge है stock market, economy and सब चीजों का, and they will prepare a lot of mutual funds for you. Like they will prepare a fund for you कि okay invest in this scheme and will invest your money in good stock and bonds which will give you better returns and it with minimum risk. Okay, so those are mutual funds. So mutual fund can be of multiple types. They can be equity oriented, debt oriented, hybrid or flexi cap. So what do we mean by equity oriented mutual funds? Those are the mutual funds which only invest in equity. मतलब जो सिर्फ stock market में invest करते हैं. Equity is like stock market, other term for stock market. And other is debt oriented. Debt oriented मतलब जो bonds में invest करेंगे या treasury bills में invest करेंगे which will give you some fixed amount of return. Then we have hybrid and flexi cap mutual funds which will invest in all the schemes like थोड़ा bonds ले लिया, थोड़ा equity ले लिया and so on. So, what are the benefits of mutual fund? They offer diversification, reducing the risk associated with the individual securities. Investor also benefit from professional management and research. तो सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट म्यूचुअल फंड का ये होता है कि अगर आप खुद इफ यू आर डूइंग योर इंडिविजुअल रिसर्च एंड यू फाउंड अ कंपनी विच इज गुड लाइक फॉर सपोज वोडाफोन आइडिया and you decide to invested 1 lakh rupees in idea, so there is a 50% chance that the stock will go up, 50% chance that your research is going to fail and the stock is going to fall and your money might get stuck and you might lose a hefty chunk of money. So what a mutual fund offers is they provide you a proper diversification. वहाँ पे एक प्रोफेशनल मैनेजर रहेगा. ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू पुट योर 1 लाख रुपीज इन अ सिंगल स्टॉक. ही इज गोइंग टू डाइवर्सिफाई इट इन मल्टीपल स्टॉक्स की ओके फ्रॉम योर 1 lakh he is going to purchase Reliance of 20,000, Airtel of 20,000, 5,000 Zomato, 5,000 other stock, and like that he will diversify your 1 lakh and try to maximize your return with minimum risk. And what are the risks associated with the mutual funds? Return can vary depending on the fund's performance, management fee, and other expenses. So what can happen कि अब वो fund manager जो है जो professional like the professional which is managing your fund is also known as fund manager. So obviously he's not going to work for free. So he's going to charge you some management fee, and there are some expenses like exit load. So exit load is a expense कि if you are withdrawing your fund before 1 year, like you gave your money and you are in 3 months you are बोल रहे हो कि हमको I want to sell all my mutual funds, so you will be charged with some exit load. मतलब जल्दी exit करने के they will take a fees from you because they have to sell stocks in between, and that might impact their performance also. So uh, that are the other expenses which could reduce returns of your mutual fund. And there could be a case ki might be fund manager made a mistake in investing in a stock. He could have also blundered or made a poor decision and invested in a wrong stock, which could lead in underperformance or less returns. So those are the risks associated with the mutual funds. uh, any doubts in mutual fund topic? uh, guys, ask if you have any doubts. Like we will study about mutual funds in detail in class 7. So but Sharma mat, please keep it interactive. होना भाई, चारों लोग खेलने वेलने तो नहीं चले गए? मिनिमाइज करके क्लास की, चलो भाई ये तो चलता रहेगा, अपन चले बाहर गणपति जी का प्रसाद खाने, नहीं? ओके, then we have next topic, that is commodities. So in commodities are basic goods, either raw materials like metal or agriculture product like grains. So कुछ नहीं होता है commodity, मतलब anything which you see daily or consume is a commodity. And किसी भी कंपनी को रॉ मटेरियल लगता है, मतलब फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कुछ भी चीज लगती है इनिशियली, तो दैट इज अ कमोडिटी. So what are the types of commodity? That is precious metal, example gold and silver, energy, oil, natural gas, petroleum, everything. Then we have agriculture commodities, which are wheat, sugar, coffee, tea. So all those will fall in commodities. कमोडिटीज की भी स्टॉक्स की तरह ट्रेडिंग होती है ऑन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, एंड यू कैन बाय एंड सेल इट इन योर डीमैट अकाउंट. So what are the benefits? So investing in commodities can provide a hedge against inflation and diversify your portfolio. So जैसा हमने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में देखा कि इक्विटी ओरिएंटेड था, डेट ओरिएंटेड था. अगर आप सारा पैसा इक्विटी मार्केट या स्टॉक मार्केट में डाल दोगे, एंड देयर कुड बी अ चांस यू, इन केस ऑफ मार्केट क्रैश, आपका नुकसान हो जाएगा. मार्केट क्रैश हो सकता है इन्फ्लेशन के कारण. इन्फ्लेशन मतलब महंगाई बढ़ गई, महंगाई बढ़ती जा रही है तो कंपनी प्रॉफिट नहीं कर पा रही है, एंड स्टॉक मार्केट क्रैश हो गया. और महंगाई बढ़ रही है तो आपके लिए चीजें खरीदना भी महंगा हो गया. गेहूं महंगे हो गए, पेट्रोल महंगा हो गया, सोना चांदी महंगा हो गया. सो यू आर नॉट एबल टू परचेज दोज थिंग्स. So what you can do is कि उनमें ही इन्वेस्ट कर दो, परचेज them in your demat account. Like if gold is going up, purchase gold. Like if you want to invest in natural gas, oil, silver, sugar, you can purchase everything and invest in those, and it will be act as a hedge against inflation. मतलब आपको रिस्क, जो महंगाई बढ़ने का रिस्क है उससे प्रोटेक्शन देगा. तो आई होप हैज का मतलब अब थोड़ा सा क्लियर हो गया होगा आपको. So what are the risks associated with the commodities? Commodity prices are influenced by global supply and demand, weather patterns and geopolitical events leading to volatility. But like हमको पता है गोल्ड और सिल्वर के रेट ऊपर ही जाते हैं, पेट्रोल के रेट ऊपर ही जाते हैं. बट कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि ग्लोबल अफेयर्स के कारण उनकी प्राइस ड्रॉप भी हो जाती है. फॉर सपोज इफ आई इन्वेस्टेड इन वीट, कि चलो भाई वीट में पैसा लगा देते हैं, इट इज ऑलवेज गोइंग टू गो अप. बट ड्यू टू पुअर वेदर हो सकता है कि इस बार, सॉरी, इस बार बहुत अच्छी रेन हुई है एंड वीट का प्रोडक्शन बहुत अच्छा हो गया सब जगह. तो देयर इज अ चांस कि इस साल वीट का रेट कम हो जाए, और देयर कुड बी अ चांस कि बाढ़ आ जाए एंड वीट के रेट बढ़ जाए. और वी कैन सी, अगर लाइक वी हैव चाइना, चाइना रिसेशन में चले जाता है तो उसका एनर्जी कंजम्पशन कम हो जाएगा, वहां पर कार नहीं चलेंगी, फ्लाइट्स नहीं चलेंगी। तो चाइना या यूएस ऐसी कंट्रीज है जो बहुत सारा ऑयल एंड नेचुरल गैस परचेज करती है, तो इवेंचुअली द रेट्स ऑफ ऑयल एंड नेचुरल गैस विल फॉल। So these are the risks which are associated with the volatility in commodities. So any doubts in commodities? Is it clear? देखो कुछ भी डाउट तो पूछते जाओ, क्योंकि आई माइट आस्क क्वेश्चन, ओके, कि सही आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है। देन
So what is the demat account?
हाँ ओके, सो डीमैट अकाउंट, जैसे आप कोई भी स्टॉक परचेज करेंगे ना, तो यू हैव वन बैंक अकाउंट, ओके, एंड देन वी हैव अ डीमैट अकाउंट, जहां पर डीमैट का मतलब होता है डीमटेरियलाइज्ड, मतलब कोई चीज वर्चुअल है, मटेरियल में नहीं है, जो आपके हाथ में नहीं आ सकती, ठीक है। मतलब पहले के जमाने में होता था, जब 1990s का ईयर एरा चल रहा था, 1990, जब तब फिजिकल फॉर्म में स्टॉक्स होते थे, लाइक अभी जैसे अपने नोट्स आते हैं ना, 500 का नोट पे लिखा रहता है कि दिस इज अ 500 नोट एंड इट विल हैव अ वैल्यू ऑफ 500 रुपीज, करेक्ट। तो पहले एक पेपर पे लिख के देते थे कि Jayesh is having one stock of Reliance Industries and I need to show that paper to everyone कि okay, I am having one stock. But now that thing, वो एक पेपर मटेरियल हो गया, ठीक है, एंड नाउ इट हैज बीन डीमटेरियलाइज्ड, कि वो गायब हो गया है, एंड नाउ इट विल कम अप इन योर फोन कि जयेश इज हैविंग वन स्टॉक ऑफ रिलायंस एंड दैट अकाउंट इज कॉल्ड डीमैट अकाउंट, जहाँ पर आपकी सारी स्टॉक की होल्डिंग्स दिखती है, ओके। So you can purchase commodity also in demat account. You can purchase mutual funds also. You can trade in derivatives also in demat account, and obviously you can purchase stocks and bonds also in demat account. Is it clear?
I have a doubt.
Mhm.
What is like holdings and positions?
So holdings would be you purchased 10 stock of Reliance, okay, एंड आपके पास वो 1 ईयर्स है, सो इट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज योर होल्डिंग्स, कि आप उसको होल्ड करके रखो, लाइक लेमन लैंग्वेज, सिंपल लैंग्वेज में इट विल बी टर्म्ड एज होल्डिंग्स, कि आपके पोर्टफोलियो में दिखेगा वो, कि इफ यू विल ओपन अ डीमैट अकाउंट, लाइक आपके घर पे है किसी का डीमैट अकाउंट?
मेरे माँ का है।
हाँ, तो उनसे पूछिएगा कि कैन यू शो मी, तो आप जब भी उनका एक्सेस करोगे ना डीमैट अकाउंट, तो यू विल हैव अ एरिया जहाँ पे लिखा रहेगा पोर्टफोलियो, एंड वहां पे यू विल सी टू टैब्स, होल्डिंग्स एंड पोजीशंस। तो जब भी आप कोई स्टॉक आज परचेस करोगे ना, तो वो पोजीशन में दिखेगा कि आपने वहां पे एक पोजीशन क्रिएट करी है, ठीक है। फॉर सपोज आपने रिलायंस खरीदा है, तो आपकी पोजीशंस में दिखेगा, एंड उसको एक दिन लगता है आपके पास आने में, इट इज कॉल्ड T+1 डिलीवरी, लाइक टुडे प्लस 1 डे। जैसे आप कुछ ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर करते हो तो आपको 3-4 दिन बाद मिलता है ना वो, सिमिलरली अगर आपने किसी से स्टॉक परचेस करा है, फॉर सपोज आपने स्टॉक परचेस करा, यू वोंट नो द नेम ऑफ पर्सन जिससे आपने परचेस करा है, तो वो उसके अकाउंट से बाहर निकलेगा, इट विल गो टू द स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, देन इट विल कम टू यू, सो इट विल टेक अ 1 डे। सो T+1 डे, टुडे प्लस 1 डे सेटलमेंट। तो जब तक आज आपने परचेस करा है ना, तो पोजीशन में दिखेगा, एंड नेक्स्ट डे इट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू द होल्डिंग्स, ओके, कि आपके पास आ गया है, अब आप उसको होल्ड करते हो,
Yes, sir.
ओके। लेट्स गो देन, लाइक commodities के बारे में we will discuss in class 10, and even about demat account we have a class, I think class 4, जहाँ पे आपको I'll explain in detail कि demat account क्या होता है and कितने टाइप के होते हैं। So let's talk about the derivative instruments. कितना time हो गया? Let's do it quickly. Derivatives are financial contracts whose value, okay, definition को ध्यान से देखना since you had doubts in derivatives. तो डेरिवेटिव जो वर्ड है ना, वो डिराइव से हुआ है, लाइक कि हमने यहाँ से डिराइव करा है उसको। So derivatives are financial contracts whose value is tied to the performance of an underlying asset, like stocks, indices, bonds, or commodities. They can be used for hedging, protection, or speculation, that is profit making. So derivatives एक फाइनेंशियल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है विच इज लाइक टू परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ एन अंडरलाइंग एसेट, मतलब वो किसी से डिराइव हुआ है। अब वो अंडरलाइंग एसेट कुछ भी हो सकता है, इट कुड बी अ स्टॉक लाइक रिलायंस, टाटा मोटर्स, इन्फोसिस, टीसीएस, Asian Paints, anything. Or it could be a indices. Indices matlab index, like we have index in India, Nifty 50, Sensex, Nifty Bank, okay. Or it could be a bond or a commodity like gold or something. They can be used for hedging, like protecting a portfolio, or speculation, like you can make profits also. You can trade in it and make profit or loss. We have three type of derivatives. One is options, other is futures, and third is swaps. What are the benefits of derivatives? Derivatives can help investors to manage risk, as they can be tailored to specific needs. They also offer opportunities for high returns. What are the risks associated with derivatives? They are complex and can be speculative. Incorrect predictions can lead to a substantial loss. We will discuss about it more in class 12. So, what benefits do derivatives carry? Like you can create a position in derivative. Ki, suppose we have uh, uh, gold, and I'm of the view that gold is going to go downside. It is going to fall. I think like that. And what I will do is I will sell gold. Like ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि first you need to purchase and then sell. In derivative market, in stock market, you can sell first and buy afterwards. You can trade it either ways. तो आपने उसको पहले सेल कर दिया ये सोच के कि वो नीचे आ जाएगा. 60,000 का प्राइस था, you sold it because your analysis said कि it should come to 55,000 in next 10 days. But what happens is it goes to 70,000. So you are carrying a significant risk because you have already sold the commodity at 60,000 rupees. आपने कोई चीज पहले ही बेच दी है and its rate has gone up, so you're going in loss because you have to buy it now. So आपको 70,000 पर खरीदना पड़ेगा and you will be booking a loss of 10,000 per lot. कि आपने if you purchase one gold, it will be 10,000 per lot loss. Okay. Is it clear?
What are lots?
So, uh, like if in cash market, you can purchase whatever you want. Like if you want to purchase five stocks of Reliance, you will purchase five. If you want to purchase 10, you will purchase 10. But in derivative market, these random numberings are not there. They work in a systematic manner. Like that is called lot. One lot will contain 10 quantities of Reliance. So you will have to purchase in lot only. कि you, एक lot, दो lot, तीन lot. In like you can consider it like a box or dozen. कि एक dozen, दो dozen, तीन dozen खरीदना ही पड़ेगा. You cannot purchase single. Like if you are going to purchase a banana, you cannot purchase one or two, three banana. You will have to purchase it in dozens. One dozen, two dozen, three dozen, four dozen, like that. So that is called a lot. LOT, lot. Okay.
Yes, sir.
बोलो. Yeah, so like do I have this web? Yeah, so I'll be explaining it in next slide. What are option, futures, and swaps? So just 2 minutes. So apart from the option, future, and swaps, all the three topics are clear: derivative, benefit, and risk. Then we will move to next slide. Yeah. Okay. So we have type of derivatives here. The first is options. So options नाम से पता चल रहा है कि I have an option. Like if I if you want to go to a picnic or a club, like garden or a club, so you have option na कि I want to go to a club or garden. So similarly, option, this contract gives the holder the right but not the obligation to buy or sell an asset at a predetermined price within a specific time frame. सो डेरिवेटिव्स में जैसे मैंने बताया कि वी स्पेक्यूलेट कि हमको फ्यूचर में क्या प्राइस होगी, उसके हिसाब से हम ट्रेडिंग करते हैं. तो हम गोल्ड के एग्जांपल में चलेंगे. लाइक गोल्ड इज 60,000 रुपीज एंड मैं बोल रहा हूँ फ्यूचर में सितंबर एंड लाइक इन सितंबर एंड होते होते 55,000 का हो जाएगा. एंड सो मेरा उसमें ये कहना रहेगा कि ओके आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू इन कॉन्ट्रा वे कि gold is at 60,000 rupees and मैं I am predicting that by September end it will be of 65,000 rupees. Okay. So so in derivatives in future what happens is कि I have on September 10th I am giving a commitment. मैं commit कर रहा हूँ कि 30 सितंबर 30 सितंबर को जो भी गोल्ड का रेट होगा, irrespective of that, I am going to buy at 65,000. Why? Because I am taking a risk on the current date कि आज मैं प्रिडिक्ट कर रहा हूँ when the gold is at 60,000, that irrespective of any rate I will buy at 65,000 in the future on 30th September. So there could be three scenarios कि 30 सितंबर को गोल्ड could be at 65,000, gold could be at 62,000 or 60,000 itself, और गोल्ड could be at 70,000. Okay. सो अगर 70,000 गोल्ड हो जाता है, एंड सो व्हाट आई हैव डन इज कि मैंने तो 10 सितंबर को बोल दिया था कि आई एम गोइंग टू परचेज एट 65,000. सो आई विल हैव प्रॉफिट ऑफ 5,000 रुपीज की मार्केट एवरीवन इज परचेजिंग एट 70,000 एंड आई एम गोइंग टू बाय एट 65,000. And in any case, if the gold price remains below 65,000, for suppose it is 62,000, so I will have a loss of 3,000 rupees. And like profit loss आप समझ ही सकते हो, like अगर if the price is higher than 65,000, I will be making profit, and if less than, I will be making a loss. So in options, you have the right to reject कि भाई I don't want to purchase. I am. It is like a token money, like, but not the obligation. You won't purchase. You can reject कि मेरे को नहीं लेना है, ठीक है. Then in futures, these are agreements to buy or sell an asset at a set price on a specific future date, regardless of the market price. So, like I mentioned, I have made a promise today कि on 30th September I will buy gold at 65,000 rupees. So, irrespective of any rate, I will have to buy, and I'm obliged by law. मतलब मुझे खरीदना ही पड़ेगा. If I won't buy, the police will be after me. Okay. And then we have swaps. So this involve exchanging cash flows or other financial variables between two parties based on a certain conditions or assets. So swaps is कि मैं और तनिषा बैठते हैं साथ में, and we will make custom terms and condition कि तनिषा, I will give you 100 rupees, you give me $1. Okay. So this is a swap कि we are exchanging cash flows, and we can put some certain conditions ki it could be any condition, like we can do betting, or we can say like I'll give you 100 rupees, you give me $1 if dollar price reaches 90 in by September end. So those will be swaps. And we have one currency swap as well, like for suppose I am India, and you are uh, Iran. Okay, I purchase fuel from you, and you purchase missiles from Russia. ठीक है. So there are three parties. One is India, one is Iran, one is Russia. Okay. So what will we do? कि we will say Iran कि we will give you dollar, but Iran will say कि यार I don't have good relations with America. So what will I do of US dollars? So he will say give me Russian rupees, and I'll send you fuel. So those are currency swap. Ki our official currency is Indian national rupee, global currency is US dollars, but they are asking for payment in third currency. So because they require it to make further payments. Ki Russia will won't accept dollars because they have fight with USA. Iran won't. Dollar won't be used for Iran because they also are not in talking terms with USA. So they are asking for a third currency. So, do we have any doubts in future options and swaps? Tanisha, like, is it clear, or I can try to explain with some other example?
So, hello.
हाँ हाँ, बोलो बोलो संतोष भाई.
Sir, can you please explain swaps one more time?
Okay, okay. And Tanisha, do you have any doubt? You were also saying.
Sir, I have a doubt on futures.
Okay. Please tell.
सर एक्चुअली डाउट ये है कि अब आपने जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा है दैट
Your voice is breaking actually. आप टाइप कर दो, आपकी आवाज बहुत ब्रेक हो रही है. तब तक मैं संतोष भाई आपको स्वैप बता देता हूँ. सो दिस इन्वॉल्व एक्सचेंजिंग कैश फ्लोज और अदर फाइनेंशियल वेरिएबल्स. बहुत सिंपल है कि दो पार्टी बैठी है आपस में आमने सामने, वो कैश फ्लो एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं। अब वो ये दिस इज स्वैप्स इज नॉट एनी गवर्नमेंट रेगुलेटेड थिंग कि आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा। ये दो लोगों में म्यूचुअल एग्रीमेंट होता है कि संतोष भाई ने एफएम का कोर्स लिया है और हम आपको एफएम का कोर्स देंगे और आप हमको पैसे देंगे, ठीक है। तो दैट इज ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ स्वैप। बट इसमें एक फाइनेंशियल चीज नहीं है, मतलब स्वैप में बोथ द थिंग्स शुड बी फाइनेंशियल, कि आई विल पे यू रुपीज, यू पे मी यूएस डॉलर, सो दैट विल बी अ करेंसी स्वैप। इट इज वेरी सिंपल, मतलब मैं आई थिंक आई मेड इट कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बाय द एग्जांपल। सो this involve exchanging cash flows, we exchange cash or other financial variables कि तुम मुझे कैश दो मैं तुम्हें गोल्ड देता हूँ और समथिंग लाइक दैट, बिकॉज दे कैन ऑल्सो बी ट्रेडेड मॉनिटरी। गोल्ड का भी एक वैल्यू डिराइव हो जाता है। एंड वी कैन पुट सर्टेन कंडीशंस कि आई यू गिव मी रुपीज, आई गिव यू गोल्ड, बट इन अ कंडीशन दैट आप यू पे मी रुपीज फर्स्ट देन उसके 10 दिन बाद ही मैं आपको गोल्ड दूंगा। सो वी कैन पुट एनी कंडीशंस। सो दिस इज स्वैप। स्वैप मतलब अदला बदली करना, मतलब इफ यू डू सिंपल हिंदी,
Do
अदला
the,
बदली करना।
do the parties have to agree for the conditions?
Yeah, like if you are in a good terms, like Santosh and I am a good friend, so I won't make any written agreement. But if you are trading it professionally, the amount is big, you need to do proper agreement. You get an advocate, उससे sign करवाओ सब चीजें, and then we enter into swap. Like when the we are talking about transaction in lakh crores or something.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Tanisha. It is written that set price for specific future date. So future date, as in I will again take example of gold. आज 10 सितंबर है। तनिषा, यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद हिंदी और शुड आई कंटिन्यू इन इंग्लिश? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
हिंदी यू नो और इंग्लिश शुड आई कंटिन्यू?
Sir, it's okay in any language.
Okay, okay. I'll go with Marathi. Just kidding. So futures, simple सा है, like there are these are agreements to buy or sell an asset at a set price on a specific future date. So मैं आई एम गोइंग ऑन अ स्टॉक एक्सचेंज और आई एम गोइंग टू अ स्टॉक एक्सचेंज को हटाओ भी, जस्ट से कि आप एक फ्रेंड से बात कर रहे हो। आपने उसको बोला कि भाई आज 10 सितंबर है, मेरे को लगता है 30 तारीख तक गोल्ड महंगा हो जाएगा, 65,000 का हो जाएगा। एंड आपका फ्रेंड बोल रहा है कि नहीं, महंगा नहीं होगा 30 तारीख तक, सस्ता हो जाएगा। सो यू विल से हिम कि ठीक है, अगर तुमको ऐसा लगता है तो आज 60,000 रुपीज का गोल्ड है कि, और 30 तारीख को कुछ भी रेट हो गोल्ड का, आई एम गोइंग टू बाई इट फॉर 62,000 फ्रॉम यू। ठीक है। तो हमने क्या करा, हमने उसके साथ एक फ्यूचर, फ्यूचर मतलब भविष्य, भविष्य का एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर लिया कि इरिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ एनी रेट, भले ही गोल्ड उस दिन 55,000 का हो, 75,000 का हो, 1 लाख का हो या 0 रुपीज का हो जाए, आई एम गोइंग टू बाई इट फॉर 62,000। एंड ये सारे एग्रीमेंट होते हैं स्टॉक एक्सचेंज के थ्रू एंड यू आर लीगली बाउंड टू डू दैट। ओके। सो बाय और सेल एन एसेट एट अ सेट प्राइस, हमने प्राइस सेट कर दिया 62,000 रुपीज का। ऑन अ फ्यूचर डेट, हमने डेट डिसाइड कर दी 38 सितंबर, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ द मार्केट प्राइस, मार्केट प्राइस जो भी हो, 50,000, 75,000, 1 लाख या जीरो, वी आर गोइंग टू बाय फॉर 62,000। ओके, इज इट क्लियर नो?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move ahead. So we have some questions for you, like three, four simple questions from the topic which you studied. I would require everyone to turn on the mic and answer, or you can type in chat. So here's the first question. What is the primary feature of a stock? A, it represents a loan to a company. B, it is a contract that derives its value from another asset. C, it represents ownership in a company. Yeah, D, it is a type of government issued security.
ऑप्शन सी।
B.
क्या?
ऑप्शन सी।
And Rohita, what's your answer?
It's B.
B. And Tanisha?
Sir, it's B.
B. No, correct answer will be C. कि it represents ownership in a company. हम कभी भी कोई शेयर खरीदते हैं तो हम उस कंपनी की हल्की सी ओनरशिप खरीद रहे हैं, जैसे मैंने बताया था कि इफ यू आर परचेसिंग अ स्टॉक ऑफ रिलायंस यू विल बी परचेसिंग सम पार्ट ऑफ देयर कंपनी, आप उस कंपनी के ओनर बन जाओगे। बी में है इट इज अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दैट डिराइव्स इट्स वैल्यू फ्रॉम अनदर एसेट। इसका मतलब होता है डेरिवेटिव, जो मैंने बताया था कि डेरिवेटिव मतलब इट इज डिराइविंग इट्स वैल्यू फ्रॉम अनदर एसेट। जैसे गोल्ड हो गया, तो गोल्ड का अगर हम फ्यूचर खरीदेंगे तो वो उसकी वैल्यू गोल्ड से डिराइव कर रहा है, करेक्ट। अंडरस्टैंड द वर्ड डिराइव, इट इज डिराइविंग इट्स वैल्यू फ्रॉम गोल्ड। सो बी का ऑप्शन होगा डेरिवेटिव। सो वी आर करंटली आस्किंग फॉर स्टॉक, सो इट विल बी सी। इज इट क्लियर?
Yes,
यस
sir.
सर।
So, which of the following is a debt instrument? A stock, B bond, C mutual fund, D commodity.
ऑप्शन बी
B.
म्यूचुअल फंड। यस सर।
Bond.
Yes, संतोष भाई के दोस्त आ गए क्या? B is a bond. Bond is the correct answer. Okay. Clear है ना guys? कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं?
यस सर।
Which financial instrument allows investors to hedge against risk or speculate on price movements? A stock, B bond, C mutual fund, D derivative.
Derivatives.
Yep, correct. Derivatives is the correct answer. उसमें आप hedge कर सकते हो against risk और price movements. And which type of commodity is gold categorized as in the commodity market? A agriculture, B energy, C precious metal, D currency.
Precious metal.
Yes, precious metal. And we have the last question. What is the advantage of investing in mutual fund? Higher guaranteed returns than stock market, no market risk involved, professional management and diversification. Yeah, D. Fixed interest payments like bonds.
C.
Hmm. Correct. So C will be the correct answer. Professional management and diversification. So yeah, that was all about the class. You guys can like this class. We will be having next class day after tomorrow, 9 p.m. I think, and the topic will be participants of stock market. कि stock market में कौन कौन participate करता है. So do join that class as well, and you can follow us on our socials. My Instagram is right there, FinTalks with Jan Saab, and you can ping on WhatsApp group or message me on Instagram or tag me on Twitter. Like don't tag me on Twitter, and ask your queries. Okay, if you have any doubt. So yeah. So any doubts, guys, in this class, or we can end the session.
No, sir.
Tanisha, Santosh bhai, sab clear?
नो सर।
No doubt, sir.
No doubts. Okay, let's meet day after tomorrow. And if possible, do watch lecture one. It was a small lecture, only 25 minutes. So उसमें you will get a lot of concepts. बहुत सारी definition discuss हुई थी, derivative वगैरह भी discuss हुआ था. So it will be easy to go in further lectures. Okay, let's end the class then. Bye bye.